Well, every day, as many as 134,000 vehicles travel I-75 between 741 and I-70. This according to the Ohio Department of Transportation.
Over the last 6 months, we've been navigating construction signs and orange barrels in the northern part of this stretch. That area has become a danger zone for accidents. Already this year, OSP reports 300 work zone related crashes in Montgomery County compared to 174 in all of 2022. We're breaking down the numbers and asking ODOT about the increase in accidents. It's become a bit of a broken record. During the morning rush hour,
A crash on I-75.
and when traffic comes to a standstill on your way home in the evening.
We are continuing to follow a deadly semi-accident on I-75.
Kind of a mess out there on I-75.
Unfortunately, really bad news for anyone taking 75 southbound.
Nearly every week, crashes create a mess on I-75 in the stretch from State Route 4 up to Wagner Ford Road. And the numbers prove there's a problem. Since construction started in May, according to the data from the Ohio State Highway Patrol, there have been nearly 60 work zone related crashes in that danger zone. Compare that to last year. In that same 6-month stretch, there were only 2 crashes reported in that area. Drivers are navigating shifting and narrowed lanes, once 12 feet wide, now 11. ODOT has posted reduced speeds, but the crashes keep coming.
The biggest thing that we're seeing is speed and drivers following too close to one another.
This project is a huge undertaking for the Ohio Department of Transportation. For the first time since the 1950s, when I-75 was built, construction crews are going back to the foundation. ODOT says they've gone through a meticulous planning process to avoid the traffic trouble. That includes conversations with surrounding states who have done similar work.
Recently, we've had discussions with Indiana and Kentucky both, especially in our area where, District 7 doesn't necessarily touch Kentucky, but we are pretty close. And we do have a couple of counties that touch Indiana.
They're also in constant contact with the Ohio State Highway Patrol and other local law enforcement, with the common goal of keeping construction sites as safe as possible. Since construction on I-75 started north of downtown and in Moraine, OSP has been monitoring speed and has issued more than 560 citations.
The biggest thing that we need, especially for folks going through that zone, we need them to slow down. We need them to pay attention, and we can't stress that enough.
In addition to asking drivers to watch their speed and eliminate distractions, ODOT is also making some changes. They've updated signage in the area, and over the next month or so, they'll restripe the lines to make the lanes more clear. They also suggest using the I-675, I-70 bypass, especially if you don't have to stop in Dayton.
You might have to slow down, but you're going to get through there safer and faster because, if you're even going slow, right, you're going that 55 mile an hour, that's still a whole lot faster than being stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
And we'll be driving through this current traffic pattern until at least April or May of next year. That's when the next phase of construction will begin.
Yeah, Brooke, that is such a headache right there. And it's a long stretch of road, too. Why are crashes in that area just been so noticeable?
Well, we mentioned the numbers. There has been a significant increase in crashes compared to last year. However, because of the way that they're working on those lanes, ODOT tells me that before, if somebody got into a fender bender, if you could drive the car, you would get off onto the shoulder, handle it yourselves, and then things would keep moving. Right now, the entire highway has to be shut down every time there's a crash, no matter how serious it is, because they only have so much room to work for tow trucks to get in there. So we're noticing it more because of the backups that these crashes are causing. And we're going to stay on top of the crashes that we're seeing and all of the efforts that are being made to protect you out there on the roads.